What's up?
You got your right microphone?
Yes, checked that before.
Yeah, yeah. Oh shit. Professional level 2 in this joint. Show in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming to you from the dark recesses of the proverbial Dawn Forge pouch. This is episode 214 of the Shattered Soulstone. Drink it from the carton. Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download at bit.ly/Soulstone2019. Over 180,000 titles to choose from your iPod, your MP3 player, or your real man phone. Today is June 9th, I think. Yes, I'm correct. It is June 9th, 2019, and I am your main man, Deadgreed. Today, I brought, as usual, one of my second favorite people in the world. It is coming to you from an ancient vault with a pocket full of paragon, Shazam.
What's going on? At least you got the date right this week.
Yeah, I didn't last week.
No.
Not at all. Yeah, not even a little. I wasn't even close. I wasn't even close.
It's June 6th. Wait, no, it's the 2nd.
Look, bro. Sometimes a 2 looks like a 6. It's the adventures of your dyslexic mailman. Yeah. Sometimes your neighbor gets your shit.
I think the show came out a day early, so it was like it was listening to it from the future.
Yeah. Today is tomorrow, and tomorrow is today. You'll never know when Deadgreed will get in your way. I don't know what the hell, bro. Yeah, man. Wife's in Germany, so I've been in the refrigerator drinking from the carton. Yeah. Don't tell my wife though, bro. Between me and you.
Yeah.
I got up, cooked some eggs, and got that OJ. I didn't get a glass. I don't need a glass. Watch this shit. The dog was barking at me. I was like, hey, she ain't here. Shh, hush it up. We don't need to be barking at me right now. Secretly, she was barking at me because she wanted me to give her some food, but I was like, hey, hush it up. She ain't here. I can drink out the carton. I'm the one in charge. That's me. I'm in charge. Drinking out the carton. Yeah. Look, when the wife's away, the mouse will play. Some men cheat. I drink out the carton. That's what I do. That's right. Real men drink out the carton when their wife's gone. Real men drink out of glasses when their wife's here, but when she's gone, drink out the carton, yo. Drink it from the carton. Anyway, how was your week, brother?
It was all right. Like I told you and what, Manlow, like the beginning of the week, that death in a coworker of mine kind of put a damper on the week.
Yeah, brother.
And I knew him for like since day one of my career. So it's been 15 years since I knew this guy. He's been fighting back and forth with spine cancer and heart attacks and stuff like that. And the guy's like early 50s. And yeah, so like the last couple weeks he went what the hell is it called? He got paralyzed from the spine cancer like a week or two ago. And then this past week, he, obviously killed him. But, yeah, that was the start of the week.
Ah. Sorry, bro. That sucks.
Is what it is. I was talking to somebody on Twitter. I feel bad for his kid. His kid just graduated college this past May, or maybe it's probably last May. But the kid's not even 21 yet, and he's already lost his dad. So, yeah. Fortunately, I'm in my 30s and I still got my dad, and it is what it is. My dad lost his dad pretty young too, but other than that, my week in gaming, I got how many ancient puzzle rings did I get this week, Reed? 3 or
Something
4?
like
I can't
4.
remember.
4, I don't know.
But I'm holding on to them right now. I got 3 or 4. I can't remember. I had 22 regular puzzle rings. I just blew up half of them today because I needed more room for my primals. It's in the same tab.
That extra stash tab that didn't help you out, man.
Oh, I got empty stash tab spaces, but I don't like keeping them just in case. I have primals and puzzle rings in one, and the primals went down, and then the puzzle rings started coming up, and then they met in the middle, and I'm like, well, puzzle rings got to go because I don't care for puzzle rings anyway. I got plenty of gold. I got plenty of gems. I don't care about puzzle rings.
Damn.
But talking to Tuba in the guild on Friday, I was kind of let down because I didn't get too many paragons this week. I think the time I talked to him, I made like 25 paragon levels that this past week or something. I didn't like that too much. So this whole weekend, I just started grinding out paragon and paragon and paragon. I leveled up 6 augmenting gems of 103. Augmented all my items on my crusader except for 2 pieces that I'm gonna get rid of anyway, so there's no reason to augment them. And yeah, so currently I'm at like paragon 1240, somewhere around there, maybe 1238, somewhere. I want it like between 135 and 140. I'm pretty sure it's 240. But yeah, I got tired of King Tut. Like every time I would go a greater rift higher than him, he would jump a greater rift higher than me. Couldn't get a good map on a 112. So I'm just currently 1 ahead of him unless he tied me up. I don't think he's got the gear or the augments to go past me at this point. But
Y'all are in a greater rift shootout, huh?
yeah, he might have tied me. I don't know. I didn't check the leaderboard. But 111 at 13 minutes and 38 seconds or whatever was good enough for like 350 on the leaderboard earlier today.
Nice, bro.
So I'm like tied with as high as I've been on the leaderboard so far. And weirdly enough, it was Crusader 2 the last time. Yeah, other than that, my plans for this week is to grind out way more Paragon. And I think I'm just going to not worry about the boots for a while because I've currently done more bounties than I've done rifts. I've done almost 1,000 bounties already trying to get boots. I still haven't gotten a good pair of illusionary boots. So I'm pretty much thinking about giving up for now on it. Um, Need to get ancient nemesis bracers. Yeah, other than that, just grind out paragon and maybe get a better piece of gear or something. I don't know, but I got pretty good gear for now. Um, I got a crit block main stat justice later this weekend, so I'm pretty much golden for the. And I got a crit 14% damage to elites unity that I both augmented this weekend, so pretty much off to the races other than paragon and stuff like that. I'm gonna try my damnedest to get above 200 on the leaderboard by the end of the season. It's like my goal. Obviously, tie my out of season paragon with 2,466. So I'm almost halfway there. Oh, I am halfway there. Yeah, but that's what I'm currently working on, and that was my week in personal life and gaming. So.
Oh man, I hate to hear about your buddy, man. That sucks, bro. I mean, like you say, it is what it is, man. But still, man, dang it. Well, this week was I got certified for boating this week, so I got my boat license. Not really. I just drove my freaking truck in like 4 foot of water. I should have a boat license because it was pretty much a boat. It just will not quit raining here. Like, dang. Like, I don't like rain. What the heck? Like, I think we got more rain in Seattle this year. It's ridiculous. Maybe not, but it feels like it floods like crazy here. Every time it rains now, it just floods like crazy because there's so much. The ground's so saturated. It flooded this morning. I got home yesterday, and I got home at a great time. I got off early. It was my day off, so I could only work 8 hours. Yeah, that's really a thing. So it was my day off. I could only work 8 hours. So I went to work. I got off at 3. I got back to the house at like 3:15, and it was great weather. It was like 70 degrees, and my yard looked like a jungle outside. And I thought, oh, I should go in and change, and then mow the grass. Then I went in and sit down, and I was like, ooh, I should order a pizza. Then I went and ordered a pizza and all kinds of, I don't know. I didn't do it. I should have. Then I thought, you know what? I'll get that yard in the morning. It'll be okay. I'll play some No Man's Sky, play this, play that, whatever. So I get up this morning and it is just pouring down rain. Gosh dang it. But it dried up enough by 5 o'clock in the evening that it was dry enough to mow. So I went ahead and mowed before I get stuck another week, because it's already been like 2 weeks, and it took me almost 3 hours to mow, and it normally only takes me an hour. And that's what I thought. It was 5 o'clock. I thought, I'll just mow maybe about an hour, maybe hour 20, whatever, right? And I have plenty of time. I'll come back. I'll play some. I almost said WoW. No, I won't play WoW. Yeah, WoW. Yeah, now I'm gonna play some WoW. Yeah, okay, might as well. I thought I'd run some risks or whatever before the show, but it just I had to really push it to make it to the show, to get the grass cut and make it the show. Of course, I just would have. Anyway, but yeah, that's that. Green cuts the grass. Woo. Yeah, I just this week, one of my buddies at work, case right next to me, He's like, "Hey man, you ever play No Man's Sky?" And I was like, "Yeah, I ain't played for a while, but yeah." And I was telling him like what happened to me because like I was playing with Manlo before, and I was working my quest line, and I was in that area where I shouldn't have like stopped, but I was tired, so I just saved the game and left. Then I came back, and the quest dude wouldn't talk to me no more. And then, so I was like, you know, there's no instructions in that game. It's not like this big thing that's like, run a rift, then do this. It's not like this long linear thing. You do whatever you want. So I was like, I looked at the forums and I talked to some different people, and the concession was go back to the last space station that you were at and then try to reset it. Well, when I went back to the last space station I was at, the Atlas station, it just, and I was in a different galaxy. I was like, what the hell? All my stuff was gone. All my ships were gone. I mean, I had my money and that kind of thing. And I started to build a base. And, well, anyway, it kept telling me build a base computer. So I built a base computer. And it was just like, it wasn't recognizing that the base computer was built. So I kept trying to talk to it, but it wouldn't do it. So then I built another one, and then another one, and then I was like, okay, well obviously there's something wrong with this planet. So I left the planet. I built a base, nothing there. So I left the solar system to a different solar system. Then I thought, well maybe it's the galaxy. So I left the galaxy, and I thought that they would fix it. And I kind of lost interest in, I don't know, we fired back up with some more Diablo and played some Diablo, this, that, and the other, and I kind of lost interest in it. I got back into it, I don't know, a couple months ago, and same thing. And I thought, well, maybe they'll fix it. No, it's not fixed. So literally, I just deleted that whole save, and it was like 80 hours worth of gameplay, and I had millions of units and all this whatever, this awesome multi-tool and all this stuff. So I started over, and I've started over a couple different times because I didn't like how it was going. So I started over, but anyway, now I got it going to where I kind of. But anyway, I was talking to my buddy and I was telling him that, and he was like, dang, dude. He's like, looks like you need to get like a head start or something. Get back to where you were at. And he was like, let me send you this link. This dude makes these great videos. So he sends me this link of this, I don't know, this YouTube guy, and so I watched it, and I kind of got interested in it because he was giving like a bunch of tips, and it was stuff that was really good. So I thought, I'll try it out. So this week I kind of got into No Man's Sky. I still played some Diablo, but I mostly played No Man's Sky this week. I played a lot. I had a lot of fun. I got my freighter, and I'm running around now. And today I was flipping technology modulars. You buy them for 30 and sell them for 60. What? Hey, I was really having a good time. I went from like originally I had like 600,000 units. And when I stopped flipping them today, I had like 7 million something units, which I know in Diablo that's nothing, but that's a lot in that game. And another thing that was going on this week, I decided I was gonna, because I've been like watching like Ritzy and you and like King Tut, and man, that freaking Captain America shit, that looks fun. So I grabbed a Crusader and just, threw a Jimmy Ease on him and leveled him up. And I don't even remember who the hell finished leveling me. Might have been Ritzy. Somebody leveled me the last like couple of levels. I can't remember who now. Sorry, guy. Might have been Ritzy. Might have been you. Was it
I don't
you?
know. I have no idea.
Heck,
I
I don't
can't
know.
remember.
Was it King Tut? Somebody. Shoot. Ah, sorry. Memory's a thing. I don't know. I'm old. Look at me. Look at me. Do you want to say I'm old?
I think I leveled up your Necro. I don't think I leveled up your Crusader.
I don't think it was
Maybe.
Ritzy because Ritzy was like, "Oh, when'd you get a Crusader?" Might have been Rona. Heck, I don't even remember. Sorry, whoever power leveled me, thanks. And I'm an idiot because I can't remember. I don't know why. But anyway, they leveled me to like the last 10 levels or something, 60 to 70. And helped me get a little bit of gear. And so I was kind of doing that, run some riffs on my Witch Doctor, spin the blood shards on my Crusader type thing. And for the last 2 weeks, I've been trying to get a freaking Ancient Carnival helmet. And you know how you get one? Well, you try to gear up a Crusader. That's how you get one. Because on the same Rift, I only need 2 pieces of Ancient gear now. Everything else is Ancient. I only need 2 pieces, the helmet and a 1 ring. Same freaking Rift. I ran a Rift. I ended up getting an Ancient Unity that rolled really good. And I ended up getting an Ancient Carnival that rolled really good. And I was like, all in one shot. Like, I've been smashing blood shards trying to get them all week. And now I'm using my shards for the Crusader. But I was just like, all of a sudden it just, boom. Orange Jesus was like, oh, you trying to level up a Crusader? Here's the rest of the gear you needed for your Witch Doctor. Like, who knows how this junk happens, So anyway, that's what I was doing this week. You want to go into Blue Notes, sir?
Yeah.
Since we actually have some Blue Notes this time. Yeah. I know I'm jumping around.
Blizzard canceled 2 games this week.
2 games? What?
StarCraft first-person shooter, codename Ares. No, it wasn't StarCraft Ghost. It was another one. Supposedly, in this first-person shooter, it was you either played as a Marine or you played as a Zerg, and you fought each other, basically. I think it was being built on the Overwatch engine. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was. Anyway, that's canceled. And they canceled a mobile game, which that's all the information they're given about that is a mobile game. No, it wasn't Diablo Immortal, I can assure you. And the people from them 2 projects got moved to Diablo 4 and Overwatch 2. Now I'm being told that Overwatch 2 has been delayed now. It was supposed to be released at 2018. It's obviously pushed because we're in 2019 now. And Diablo 4 was supposed to be 2018 as well. It got pushed. It's 2019 now. So one of the sources is saying that this is gearing up to be the biggest Blizzcon ever.
I can't do it, bro.
So, supposedly, Diablo 4 is going to get announced this year. Overwatch 2 is getting announced this year. Whether it be Overwatch, some people's telling me it's an Overwatch 2. Some people are saying it's Overwatch PvE. I don't know. We'll find out when it comes out or whenever we get information on it. anything like that, you know. But yeah, we got so supposedly so far again, Diablo 4, Overwatch 2, while expansion all happened at BlizzCon this year.
Boy, they
Oh,
need something. I don't know what it is, but they need something.
and this week as well, we were being told that Destiny's 2 is moving from the Battle.net launcher to Steam by September 17th. The base game of Destiny 2, which was before Forsaken, is going to go free to play, and I think you're going to have to pay for Forsaken and then whatever else comes out in
Isn't it already
September.
free to play? Isn't it already free?
I don't think so.
I got it. I never paid for it.
Yeah, I got it. I never paid for it, but I got it with my video card.
Yeah, but we got it. I think at BlizzCon they gave everybody. You could just get it. The game, the base game, the not any expansions or anything, but the base game is free. I think.
But not everybody did that though.
Well, I accidentally played that about 2 different times, and then I actually had some computer problems today, and I deleted it off my computer because my hard drive was I was having some issues where my graphics card kept freezing. So it just happened today, and anyway, I was doing some troubleshooting, and I had a bunch of stuff that I wasn't using anymore, so I just got rid of all that junk that I don't use anymore. Doing some troubleshooting earlier today, and that's gone. Destiny 2's gone. So I never played it anyway. I tried that little some mission where you run down a hallway and shoot people. It's probably the worst description of that game ever. But that's basically all I did in that game.
Them are the blue notes for this week. It's a lot more than usual.
Yeah. Hey, I wanted to ask you the StarCraft. Do you think they canceled it because it seems like they ramped way up for like, or what do they call it? Esports. Seems like they bought like stadiums and you know what I mean? And it seems like that stuff isn't going anywhere. Or is it just me?
You're 100% right. Esports they're basically continuing to lose money on, and I've been seeing this over the past few weeks as well. That
I just
they keep losing money on it, and they keep getting sponsors. I think Coke. They have like 3 sponsors now, Coke and 2 other ones, and they're trying to recoup some of their money through the sponsors.
ain't working
But
out.
internally, the guy that runs esports, all the people below him hate him. So like morale's low there, and there's people leaving. Like the one lady, she's leaving in like the next, I don't know, really soon. Supposedly like 2 other people, like the commissioner of Overwatch, he's already left. There's a girl that's leaving, and I think somebody else is leaving all the esports because they don't want to work for this guy anymore. He came from Fox Sports, and yeah, they don't like him. So yeah, they're losing money on it, and now they're losing good employees.
I just like your StarCraft FPS shooter, right? And that's one of the first things I thought of when you were saying that it's going to be canceled. Like, because why would you put that much into it? Unless they of course they cancel a lot of stuff, and they canceled Titan. Everybody knows Titan. This, that, and the other. There's a lot of things that got canceled. Wow. All Stars. There's a lot of projects that got canceled, but every time a project gets canceled, I always think like why they cancel that, you know? And to me, my immediate connection to why they would cancel a first-person shooter StarCraft game would be no esports. I mean, look at what's that? Heroes of the Storm. Like, what's going on with that? Do you know?
What do you mean? Like Blizzard killed the esports on it last year.
Yeah, but
or the beginning of this year.
Yeah, but I mean, it seemed like it came out of nowhere, right? Because to me, the Heroes of the Storm was like fun to watch, and then and they're not doing it no more, right? They're not going to do it at BlizzCon, I guess.
No, they're not. They're not hosting any more tournaments. Any tournament is
I mean, I guess you can still play the game, right? They're still supporting the game, but they're just not doing any esports stuff, right?
Correct.
To me, that just makes no sense because, like, to me, that was the best one they had. I mean, I know they got Overwatch, and Overwatch is a big deal, but I'm just not into shooters. And that, watching them play the heroes was the funnest esport I think they've had so far. So to me, it doesn't make any sense. It's like they still have the card game, right?
Yeah, Hearthstone, they do, yeah.
Yeah, they're still doing. I mean, they're doing that, but they ain't doing heroes no more. I mean, they had all these teams. They had all these people. Like, they had a lot of support. I didn't really understand it. And then now they cancel this one. So when you say StarCraft FPS getting canceled, the first thing that comes to my mind is esport, and they're getting rid of esport stuff.
I don't think that.
I mean, maybe it wasn't no good. I don't know. We're just saying that. To me, that's just what I think.
I think Blizzard's gonna continuously strive to get esports bigger and bigger in America until either they succeed or the company's in such ruin that they have to cancel it. That's my own take. With Diablo Immortal coming out, they're gonna have way more money to pump in the esports and the bees. So we'll see. They just gotta. I don't know. I'd be willing to bet there's gonna be an esports, whether it be like team based or something. But I'm willing to bet you Diablo 4 is gonna have something.
Let me ask you a question. They still doing that mythic dungeon?
Yes. Yeah, Thist was just in Australia for it last week.
Okay, they're doing mythic dungeons from World of Warcraft.
Mm-hmm.
But they ain't doing Heroes of the Storm no more. I can't get my head around that, man. It just don't make no sense to me.
World of Warcraft is the most popular MMO like ever.
Yeah, I understand that, but
why wouldn't they?
Yeah, but come on, man. I don't understand why that's an esport. It's just 5 dudes in a dungeon running a dungeon. It's not like these 5 guys versus these 5. They're gonna fight each other. It's not a player. It's a PvE thing.
Yeah, but the other team's got to beat them.
Yeah, but it's like it was like that dungeon run, the raid run thing that they did. You remember that? And they did like they did like Firelands or something, and you had to watch Method and whatever the other team was go in there and beat these bosses. I mean, I don't know. Overwatch is so much better, and I don't even like Overwatch. So much better than Mythic Dungeons. And Heroes of the Storm was far superior than Mythic Dungeons.
But so I think the whole big picture is okay. um, that genre of Heroes of the Storm and the other big ones, it started with a StarCraft map maker, but um, took Blizzard like 15 years to make one, and they're already way too late.
Yeah.
But they're not the first company to fail at making something. Look at the card game from Steam. People booed that as much as they booed freaking Diablo Immortal, if not more, because they did it in the middle of the stadium. They were like, here's a card game that nobody wanted, and the only thing you heard was boo. Like it's on YouTube. It's like the most hilarious stuff in the world. And that game completely failed. And yeah, I think what killed Heroes of the Storm, it wasn't the popularity of the game, it was the popularity of the game versus its competitors. Its competitors, like League of Legends, is like one of the most popular games in the world.
Yeah, Dota 2.
And League of Legends is owned by Tencent or somebody, so like they got money behind them. And yeah, and Dota 2, I don't know who makes that, but it's popular too. But I don't know.
I just said it's surprising to me. I mean, I'm not looking at numbers. I'm not looking at math, and I'm not looking at like how much money. I don't know how much money they made on that. Just I don't know. It just seemed like this really well built. I mean, it's the whole game is that's what the whole game's for. It's to play this esport thing. I don't even know why people play it now. Like, there's no possibility of like, playing and then I guess just for whatever, like just play with your buddies. But before, like you could at least dream, oh, maybe I'll get good at this, and then somebody pick me up and I'll be a superstar. But that's over with, I don't know.
I think what started its downfall was they had the beginning of the game, which came out with microtransactions. You can buy different heroes, skins and stuff like that. You can buy all this other stuff. And then there was there was a backlash or something with that, and they were like, you know what? We're just gonna make it Heroes of the Storm 2.0 or whatever. I can't remember what it was called.
Yeah.
But they changed everything, and they took away all the basically the microtransactions out of the game. And then they just killed their income of the game. I'm sure that there was stuff you can buy after that, but it's not nearly what you could have bought before.
Yeah, mounts, I think, or something.
And that just started the spiraling effect. That's what I'm assuming. I don't know I don't work at Blizzard or anything like that. I'm just looking on the outside. That's what it seems.
And they killed the mobile game. Okay. I'm not even.
Hopefully it wasn't Pokemon World of Warcraft.
Oh yeah, no joke. I would have liked that, but again, I would not have liked to pay a subscription to play it. Like, I don't know what I would have paid.
I have a feeling if they're developing a Pokemon Go World of Warcraft edition, I'm willing to bet you they're never going to cancel that, because out of all the mobile games,
that's a home run.
That's the one people want.
Yeah, that's like a grand slam, home run, touchdown, Yahtzee.
Yeah.
I think they completely missed the boat on mobile. And like you said with the Heroes of the Storm, too late. And how late are they on this freaking Immortal mobile game? Too late, brother. You've already missed it. Like you're behind. Like, it's like, you know, uh, years ago they come up with this mobile armory thing where you could, like, if you were playing World of Warcraft, you could go on your phone and see what armor you have. Who cares?
You could talk to your clan on that too.
Oh, well, yeah, you can now, but I mean, at first you couldn't. Oh, at first it was an auction house. That's what it was. You could sell and buy stuff off the auction house. It was a mobile auction house. Well, guess what? It was a mobile auction house with a freaking 24-hour a day limit. You could only, like, 25 items. Yeah, that didn't really work for greed. I was all excited when that came out. I couldn't wait to download that damn thing. I picked it up, posted all my stuff in like 3.5 seconds, and then couldn't play it again for 24 hours. Like, huh. 24 hours later, I unload stuff from my mailbox, can't play again for 24 hours. They just missed the boat on it. And what they should have done instead of that stupid auction house junk, which I get it, they were trying to make money. I understand. But what they should have done is they should have scrapped that, and they should have went with the pet battle system on mobile and have it all tied in with the game. So, because that pet battle system is huge. It is a big deal in World of Warcraft. I mean, there's people that only pet battle. That's all they do. They don't do nothing else. They got thousands of pets. They got all these teams made up. They theory craft the whole thing out. They know there's pet battle dungeons now. I think there's pet battle raids. It's this huge system. They need to put it on mobile. It's like the movie. How late were they with the movie? Jesus. The movie, I love it. I'm a big fan of the movie. I'm the only one. Like, me and like 3 other people watched that.
I still think they should have did the Arthas arc, like Wrath of the Lich King first.
Well,
and then
I think when they wrote that, it was well before Wrath of the Lich King. They wrote that a long time ago. They were trying to get that made for years. I heard about a Warcraft movie. I think the first time I heard about a Warcraft movie, I was playing Burning Crusade. And I don't know if they scrapped the story. I don't understand. Look, they had Warcraft 3, right? Then they had Wrath of the Lich King. They had the dungeon. They had the raid thing. They had like a Trial of the Crusader. I don't know if it was Trial of the Crusader. Anyway, they had a lot of things going on for the Lich King stuff. So I can understand they didn't want to put another Lich King thing out. And I did like it. I watched the movie in 3D at the theater on the day of release. And when Gul'dan sucked in those souls from the Draenei, woo, dang, that was fire. Dang, well, because, like, to tell you the truth, I didn't want to watch the movie in 3D. I'm not into paying extra money to watch a movie. I just want to see the movie. But they didn't have any tickets for the non-3D, so I had to watch. And so, like, it was me and my son. We went to see it, and we went to the theater. And the guy was like, 3D, and I was like, I don't want to do the 3D. And he was like, well, it's 3D or you can't watch it today. And we were already standing there, so I was like, okay, give us the 3D. Got the stupid glasses. Went in there. Dang, boy, when Gul'dan sucked them Draenei dead. Woo! And I liked how all of his suit popped with all the little glyphs. It was impressive. Too late. People were already super salty about Draenor. They were tired of Draenor. They were tired of garrisons. They were tired of it. Just wasn't going good. And then they put out a thing about Draenor. And I don't know. The storyline was great. The movie was great. Too late. I don't know. I guess it just took them so much money, so much time to get all that going. I don't know. I will say this: I've seen a lot of video game movies. You know, like Dune. You've seen them. You know, Super Mario Brothers had a movie. That was the best one I've ever seen. At a video game. I mean, what was that Tomb Raider movie?
Yeah.
I guess you could say that was okay, huh? Mildly okay. They've had movies where they made video games out of it, and they're always not that good. But out of all the video game movies, I'd say that's probably the best one. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's something else that I'm not thinking of. But yeah, just too late. Same thing where you're talking about the Heroes of the Storm. Great game. Too late. If they would have put that out before League of Legends, I think it would be massive. Just, League of Legends, they got their followers, they got their people. They didn't want to leave League. They already put all this time and effort in the League. They didn't want to go to a cartoon-looking, I don't know what you call that game. What is that? Like what's the genre of that game? Do you know?
I believe it's called Dota.
I don't know if that's what it's called or not, brother. They had a special name for it because I think Blizzard didn't like calling it a Dota. They had some special name for it. Like, Diablo 3's action RPG, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what that thing is. World of Warcraft's an MMO. Oh, what did they call it? A brawler?
Maybe.
Anyway, too late. Sorry, Blizzard. I don't know. Hopefully, if they announce D4 at Blizzcon this year, man, am I gonna buy a ticket? Are you gonna buy a virtual?
Probably. I'm probably not gonna get one for free again this year, so I'm probably gonna have to buy one.
Oh, Riker.
No, I won it off of I can't remember her name. She was on Facebook.
Who won? Somebody won one. Somebody in the clan won one off of Riker, I think.
I won one off of, I can't remember the girl's name, but she was doing it on Facebook. Yeah, she was streaming on Facebook and giving away keys. I was just so happened to be one of the lucky people that got virtual ticket last year.
I paid for mine last year, and the year before I didn't get one, and I was quite upset with my purchase. I don't think the quality was very good, and there was some other issues negating the whole they didn't announce anything issue other than I don't know. They raised the price last year, which upset me. I think it was $10 more, so I think it's $50 now. $49.99 or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think long and hard about am I gonna get a ticket, because I mean, dang, if it's gonna be this good. See, I don't even want to get hyped up about it though. I mean, honestly, I don't, because you know how I was last year, man. I was whipped up in there, and then it was like this big thing, and then I was like,
I think
it's gonna announce it next, and then they just didn't.
I think last year it all started with the box, getting a little Diablo figure, and you're like, "Oh my god, it's coming!"
Yeah, I know, brother. They totally sucked me in.
And then July, Brandy goes, "The forges are burning hot," and everybody's like, "Oh my god, it's coming!"
She put that video out, right? Yeah. She started the whole video thing. I was like, "Oh, I'm in it to win it." Nah, let's do it. I think right after I watched that video, I bought the damn virtual ticket. Hey, Brandy, I think you owe me $40. Or whatever it was. I did get to play the classic WoW, so I guess I did get something out of it.
Yeah, you played the crap out of that.
I did. I'm not gonna buy the classic WoW. That's coming this summer, I guess, huh? Didn't they say August or something?
I think August 27th, I think.
Yeah, that sounds right. Sounds about right. Wasn't there something else that was supposed to come out in the summer? Oh yeah, Warcraft 3, right?
Yeah.
When is that? When the hell is that thing coming?
They haven't released a date yet.
No date yet, huh? Well, yeah, I don't know.
No date yet.
No date. All right. Well, hey, we got friends, and that friend's name's Jen. She's got a podcast. It's called Jen's Lore Corner. So get in there, bookagen.net, and give her a listen. She's got lots of episodes for you to listen to, 13 or so, maybe 14 now. Who knows? But yeah, don't go to bookagen.com. That's not the right place. Bookagen.net, Jen's Lore Corner. Check it out. She does all the storytelling. Really good. Let's see. What else do we got here, brother? You got anything else for the show?
Not really.
Man, I hope Doug did not send us an email because I did not have access to the email, and he was saying that he had an idea. And I tried to look into the Discord suggestion section, but although I don't know why you put it there because I've been using that as a no Doug. We were using it for that contest, right? And then so.
Yeah, hopefully if we get emails, hopefully Vespertilio tells us that we get emails. Or at least gives us access to the account that the emails are held in so we could read them.
To be 100% honest, I actually think I actually do have access.
Oh.
Nah, I don't know if I have a, and I know that Jen for sure has access. So we could get to him in a roundabout way. I don't know. Call it greed, laziness. I actually call it greed was working his tail end off trying to get that grass cut before the show, and didn't look. But anyway, Doug, if you send us an email, I'll tell you the personal apology. I know you had an idea. I know you wanted to talk about it. Sorry, brother. It is what it is. I don't think I have anything else for the show. We can get into other media, brother. What kind of other media you been kicking it this week?
Like I told you earlier, a couple days ago, Needful Things on Audible. I don't think I listened to any more of it. I think I got like 19 hours left. It's a really good Stephen King book on Audible. Quite enjoying it so far. Like I said, I got like 19 hours left. So I can't remember how long the book was originally. Yeah, it's a good book. I think after that it's probably I'm gonna read it probably. I don't know, I think I got like 4 more books I can buy on Audible. Because like I don't touch Audible for a long time, and then I go back and I'm like,
all these credits.
I'm like, oh crap, I got all these credits. So, yeah. And to continue the train of documentaries, Netflix has an Auschwitz documentary series. It's made by the BBC. I think it's like 6 or 8 episodes long. I think the episodes are like a half hour, 45 minutes or something like that. But they pretty much go into detail of of Auschwitz and a couple of the other camps that that the Nazis used in World War II. Some of it's pretty interesting. Some of it's pretty graphic. It's pretty messed up. Yeah, since watching the Ben Friends documentary last week, I seen Auschwitz. I'm like, I have to watch this documentary now. So yeah, I'm probably about halfway through this documentary, and like I said, it's pretty interesting. But I don't want to get too much into it because I'll just say this: they killed in 1943 in two camps. They killed roughly 1.3 million Jews in two camps. So
Allegedly. Allegedly.
that was 1 year.
Allegedly.
That was supposedly before Auschwitz got its started ramping up production.
Good Lord.
Um, yeah. Other than that, that's basically um, all I've been watching, and it seems pretty weird. Like on this documentary, like I always thought that they like the Germans just went after like the Jewish people, but they went after the Polish Jewish people. Like they were buying Jewish people from other countries just to kill them.
Yeah.
Like they would raid an island and be like, okay, how many people on this island are Jewish? Okay, these four people, we're just gonna take them away and kill them. Like that. To me, that's like the craziest.
Have you never heard of the Jew Hunter?
No.
No. There was a guy. I can't remember his name, but they called him his nickname was the Jew Hunter, and that was his job. He was like a private detective, and well, not really. I mean, that's the closest thing I would say. And that's what he did. He would go to like France and hunt down people, and he would like investigate, and he would find people under floors, that people were hiding, and he would do a bunch of investigations and like find more, and then like when he found them, he would send them to the camps. It was crazy. Like they did a lot of um if you ever want to take a deep dive into like how insane that was, because you just don't see it like at that kind of a level. And I don't mean the Jews, like on Netflix there's like mega structures, and one of the things on mega structures is like the defense of the what they call the German defense wall, and it is insane what they built, like all along the beaches. Uh, Not only that, but in between like France and Germany, I think it's just insane the amount of construction that they did. They built all these bunkers and just crazy, like, and they weren't even being attacked at that minute. They did that like on the way to raiding people, like just in case. Like I don't know, but yeah, the first thing they did was they rolled into Poland. That's what started that. They did a blitzkrieg. Anyway, if you want to take a deep dive into World War II history, Sam Harris, Hardcore History, on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. That is a long series all about World War II, and it starts off like before World War II and what leads up to the war, and just man, And Sam Harris does a great job. I don't know if you ever heard Hardcore History. I don't know if you ever get into that. But that's a podcast you can check out, Hardcore History. I know he's got several series. One of them's World War II, and it's just insane. Of course, you know, I served in Germany. I was in Germany for near 10 years. Not exactly 10 years, but close. My wife, of course, is German, and they are in Germany right now at this minute. So it's kind of like it's definitely a subject that I've looked into. I mean, you know, so, but yeah, it's to go to Auschwitz is it's very heavy, man. Because that's like a tourist thing now. I don't know if you know that or not.
Yeah, I would assume it would be.
Like you can go and like take a tour of that, like you're at a freaking castle or something. It's very, very odd. And walking into that place is very. I mean, I've seen a lot of shows where like people went back to the concentration camp where they were held at, and it's always like some intense craziness. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I know you say it's a good documentary, man, but I don't even know if I can watch that for real because it's just. And I don't know if you want to call that too close to home or not, but man, that's it's really heavy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they even have video of them like
Oh yeah,
putting Jewish people in the back of trucks and like not like the death trucks, but like transport trucks and stuff like that. And you're like
cattle cars,
yeah,
railroad track cattle cars, yeah.
There's one guy in the documentary. He was part of the Nazi regime. But like he was part of like some army that had a whole bunch of Jewish people working for him, like producing stuff, and he knew what was happening. So before like the rest of the people came, like because I guess he wasn't in Germany, he was in like another country. Like he went to the place where all the Jewish people were, rounded them all up in trucks, and like carted them away so like they didn't get taken to the concentration camps and stuff like that. Then he got some medal and stuff like that after the war because he was like one of the only Nazi people that actually
he saved them.
Yeah.
I seen a documentary about that. I can't remember the name of the documentary, but it's fantastic because like the survivors meet up with him. The people that he freed meet up with him, and they go back to the place. And then, like they have their children and grandchildren there, which wouldn't have been a possibility if he would have turned them into the. So heavy. But yeah, he was like he actually did the right thing, which is. I don't know. It's a very dark time in German history, brother. I don't know. Germans have done a lot of good things, man. That wasn't one of them. Anyway, on the media for greed. I don't even remember now. Oh yeah, woohoo! I finished my book. The Martian. Man, dude, you got to get on that Martian, bro. Which lined up great because I ended up finishing the Martian right when my friends started talking to me about No Man's Sky. And literally, the Martian is literally just No Man's Sky. Because you're literally on a planet by yourself trying to survive. Literally the exact same thing. Like, I think in No Man's Sky you don't have to eat, but literally everything else. It's literally I was listening to the audiobook and playing No Man's Sky at the same time. I even went to a red planet. I don't know. So I guess you could blame my No Man's Sky streak on The Martian. And I was just messing around on Netflix. I still want to watch that other documentary. I haven't watched it yet because, of course, I got into the audiobook and then I got into I took some deep dives into some videos that my buddy was requesting that I watch about the No Man's Sky. And then I watched a Crusader video from Riker. I leveled the Crusader, and that's about all I didn't really watch anything else because, other than taking swimming lessons after work so I don't drown while I'm trying to deliver mail. Because it's been ridiculous. But anyway, so that's my other media. You got anything else to add to the show, sir?
No.
All right, I think I'll just let everybody know, man. Join that Discord. Hit it up. You could have won a book. You could have won a book if you'd have been on Discord, but you weren't on Discord, so you had the goose egg chance. You had a better chance than me. And I wasn't even qualified. So anyway, yeah, get on that Discord. You can see pictures of SUVs underwater. That's on my route. Did you see that picture?
Yeah.
That's insane. That black car is a freaking like a Jeep Grand Cherokee or something.
They're both getting brand new vehicles.
Yeah, okay. I couldn't run an insurance company because I would tell people, bro, like, what did you do? And you think I'm paying for that? Like, you drove into a lake? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I guess they do that, don't they? Huh.
Yes, immediately are titled and sent to the junkyard because everything's full of water.
Yeah, it's hard to fix. Hey, that just reminded me of something. There's a guy on YouTube who rebuilds Teslas. Very interesting. I also watched that. And he rebuilt the Tesla that was completely underwater. And how he did it was he stripped everything off of it and got a Tesla that was in a front end crash and stripped everything off that and put it on the other Tesla. Because it's no bueno when you put a Tesla underwater. Tesla's not a submarine. Go figure. But anyway, yeah, man, I'll tell our fans goodbye, and I'll let you do the same and close the show, sir.
You've been listening to episode 214 of the Shattered Soulstone, your Diablo community podcast. Missed an episode? You can find the show blog and listen to the show archives at www.shatteredsoulstone.com. With your support, you can help the show grow. Become a Patreon today, patreon.com/soulstone. Come join us in-game or in-game community and clan, both named Shattered Soulstone. We're open to anyone who would like to join. You can also join on Discord for the ultimate team and community-based experience. Find the Discord invitation link on our Twitter and Facebook page, as well as the Shattered Soulstone website. The show is powered by you, the listener. Send your contributions, thoughts, questions, and feedback to show at shatteredsoulstone.com. We love Twitter. Come join and tweet with us. You can find the show's Twitter at Shattered Stone, Vespertilio at Vespertilio1189, Deadgreed at Deadgreed1812, and me at Shazam081. You can find the show's Facebook page at facebook.com/Shattered Soulstone and Vespertilio at facebook.com/Vespertilio1189. We would like to extend a huge thank you to Medros Dawnforge Productions for hosting our Loot Deviant show. You can find the shows. You can find more shows from the Dawn Forge at www.thedawnforge.com. Thank you for listening. Till next time, from all of us here at the Shattered Soulstone, over 213 episodes for your listening pleasure. Dawn Forge.
Did you see the slow clap?
No.
Oh, hold on.
That's it.
Hold on.
Oh, it doesn't show it in the little.
Does it?
Not in the little one. No.
Oh. Darn. Well, when you said the right one up there, I gave you the slow clap, brother. I don't know. Anyway. Peace.